Kingdom. This is the last level in the main game of Golden Mask. This will open up the trapdoor in the room that you need to progress. If you want to go out and get the shotgun ammo, I'll show you how to take care of the Yetis safely. You want to hop up on the block, on the lever block, and shoot them as they come in, because they need to come around this way to even climb up so you have enough time to unload your ammo into them. I don't use the shotgun in this level, but if you want to have a good stock for the bonus level Nightmare in Vegas, or if you feel more comfortable having more shotgun ammo to start that level with, then you can come out here and grab these. So just a quick note about Nightmare in Vegas. I've encountered a glitch where, so usually you start the level with just her pistols, that's the default. I've encountered a glitch in the last 2 runs that I've done where she does start off with shotgun and the ammo that she had from the Kingdom level, and also her automatic pistols, and I'm not exactly sure why this is, but this is from another one of my runs. You can see this is the start of the Nightmare in Vegas level where she does have the shotgun. And she also has the automatic pistols in her inventory, but you can see it sitting on her back. So just in case you run into this glitch during your no loads, no meds run, it can help to, collect shotgun ammo, even if you don't really need it, because, this might happen. Again, I'm not really sure why that is, but it has happened to me in the last 2 runs that I've had. So I thought it was something that would stay consistent, but anyway. Assuming you're including the bonus level in your no loads, no meds challenge run. There will be a 4th Yeti that spawns. You can either skip him and just go down the trapdoor, or deal with him the same way you did the first ones. Make sure you drop safely down the trapdoor using the ladder. And grab some extra ammo back this way. The main thing in this level is conserving your health as much as possible for the final boss fight. Be careful in this room not to run too far into it, because a lot of the floor is golden lava. There are lots of slopes and edges that Lara can she can fall off the edges and slide into the lava. For this slope, you want to make sure as soon as she starts sliding, you're going to jump over this edge, and when she starts sliding, you want to immediately press jump so that she doesn't, even if her left foot makes the slightest contact with the lava tile, she can be set on fire. This next room will be a lever puzzle area. It can be a little confusing, so follow the steps that I show you for pulling the levers. Each lever can close and open a different gate. Plus there are 2 leopards. Once they have a direct path to Lara, they will come after her. So you want to start by pulling this lever here. Enter this second room, pull the second lever. Notice that the gate to the original room is now closed. We're going to head into the 3rd room there and pull the 3rd lever. Keep in mind that if the leopards have a direct pathway to Lara, they will come after her, so you want to have your guns ready. If we pull that lever, it's going to open up this gate. If that leopard is in this room, like he is right now, he will come for her. And when you're dodging the leopards, if you need to dodge them, make sure you don't come too close to any of the fire. Okay, so he got trapped in another room, so he won't be coming for us just yet. This fourth lever will open the exit to this area. Do not pull this lever again because you want the exit to remain open. We'll head back this way to this room. This is the first room you'll encounter with a pole in it. This is the fifth room. And this will be the fifth lever. You want to pull that. Then head back to the first lever. You can check to make sure this is the right room if you got confused, because there will be a hole in the ceiling where you entered. Once you pull this, the first leopard will have a pathway to you. I want to come back to the fifth room and pull this lever again. This is just to, this is the most efficient way to solve this puzzle. And make sure that the final two gates open at the same time. So we're going to pull the sixth lever. There will be a second leopard that comes our way. In this pool, there's some automatic pistol ammo. For the first secret, once we exit and take a left in this hallway, you're going to be sliding down toward a ladder. Make sure to jump before she falls because there's a spike pit below. If you're low on Uzi ammo, there's some Uzi clips down here. I'll show you how to safely grab those without killing her on the spikes. You want to climb down until she can't climb down anymore. Then climb left until she can't go left anymore and drop her. She will not take damage. To get out of the spike pit without taking damage, press her up against the ladder, sidestep left until she won't go left anymore, then jump and grab. There are two ways to get off the ladder at the top to progress toward the secret. You can do a jump twist and grab to grab a ledge. There's a chance you might miss, though. A safer way is to first get her feet level with the platform with spikes on it, climb up one rung, and then climb over to the left until you see her shadow. Once you see her shadow on the platform with the spikes, you can drop her safely. And then you walk through the spikes in order to avoid damage. Press her against this wall, sidestep left until she won't sidestep anymore. And then I wouldn't recommend rolling here because you will possibly trigger what's called a corner glitch. That means Lara gets embedded into the corner and she can get stuck. So you can just tap forward and she will stumble a little bit, but she will make it across that gap. The first secret is behind this gate. The gate will not open, so we need to go around it. Turn left here and go down the stairs, and you'll be in the room with the secret. The trapdoor will open. We'll be able to drop back into the lever puzzle room, but there will be a Yeti. So make sure that your guns are drawn. Avoid getting too close to flames when fighting him. You can jump up onto these blocks if you want to shoot him from above. Just keep in mind that he can also climb the blocks. Backtrack to the exit and then turn right this time to progress. In this next area, I'll show you how to safely and efficiently kill 2 Yetis by spawning them early. I can't remember if they spawn anywhere else in this large area, but it's best to take care of them from this platform here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this med, not in order to use it, but to trigger 2 Yetis. And then you can snipe them from up here. We'll target the closest one first, then the further one. And now you don't have to deal with them in this open area where they can push you into the lava. You just don't want to overshoot that jump. The second secret is in this big room as well. It's located in that distant corner with the wooden bridge. But first we need to get to this platform. Now Lara can't jump and grab and make that. So what we need to do is use this slope. So you can stand about here. What we're gonna do is you want her head to be kind of like equally between, like positioned between that platform and this tree. And what we're gonna do is jump onto that slope. And then once you start sliding, immediately press jump and curve her jump arc over to the left. It's kind of a tricky jump, so you might want to practice it a few times before attempting it in your run. This next jump, we're aiming for that flat stone safe platform there. You want to position Lara about right here between this tree and this tree. Tap backwards, and then we'll make a running jump. Be careful not to run onto any of the sloped platforms in front of her or behind her. She can safely hop from here onto this wooden bridge without grabbing. And the second secret is on this platform. Now to get back, we have to execute a series of 2 kind of scary jumps. So you can stand here right at the corner of the bridge, pressed up kind of against this tree. What we're aiming for is that flat wooden platform connected to the tree, not the slope, but the one in front of it. You want to position Lara between this tree and make a standing jump, and she should land on a pickup. You'll take some damage, but the damage is not detrimental. For the next jump, you want to make sure that she is pressed up against the tree with her back to it. We're going to be jumping to that slope there. The slope is not angled in such a way that it will trigger her sliding animation. It is 3 tiles away, so it's going to feel scary when you're in the air, but she will just barely make it. You want to do a running jump. Do not grab while you're jumping. In this next area, we're going to indirectly deal with 2 ranged enemies. We'll start by pulling this lever. That'll spawn the first ranged enemy. He can't shoot us from that room, even though it looks like he should be able to. These grates are programmed or coded as walls. The only way he can target us is if we are in the room or standing in the entranceway to the room. So we'll open up the entranceway, and then we're going to release 3 monks to take care of him. And do not participate in this conflict. Let them take care of him for you. So in this next room, what we need to do, we need to open a door on the other side in the distant hallway behind those grates. To do that, we need to pick up a med pack. That's going to trigger the door to open. We have to worry about this ranged enemy up here and a Yeti that will spawn. The monks are agitated because of this guy up here. So it might look like they're going to attack you, but they won't. Once you pick this up, you want to quickly exit this room so that you're not targeted by the ranged enemy. Go left here and wait for the Yeti to come to you. Do not go right and charge down the hallway, otherwise you'll run into the Yeti and he can do some damage to you. So right now we're about halfway through the level, and you'll notice that we haven't taken any damage from a single enemy, and that's good because we want to preserve our health for the final boss with the chicken, who can do a lot of damage to you. So it's important that you follow these strategies that I've given you in all of these videos, including this one, so that your runs stay consistent and that you're getting, so that you're keeping Lara safe and free from unnecessary damage. So in this area, there are some pickups that you can get. There's some pickups at the top of the canopy, M16 and automatic pistol ammo. There are 2 Yetis guarding them, however, and they were, if you go up there and collect that ammo, you run the risk of them pushing you down and into the magma. So do it at your own risk, but we're going to progress. So what we're looking for is a golden slide. And this golden slide, you can jump to it from here. It's a little obscured in the remastered because of the way that some of the tiles have been retextured. But you want to aim for that slope. So you want to aim, Lara, between this tree and this tree and make a standing jump. Once you're sliding, don't do anything. Don't press any input, especially the jump button. Just let her slide and she will land safely. There are 2 things you can do here. You can go to the kind of toward the edge and make a standing jump toward that golden platform. Another thing that you can do is a what's called a walk run jump. It's a more complicated series of inputs. So what you can do is you can hold walk and the up button so that her walk cycle starts, and then release the walk button, but keep holding the up button so she starts her run cycle, and then immediately press jump. It's a way to achieve a long jump without her taking as many, without her covering as much distance with her steps. So it would look something like this. So what you just heard was a trap door that opened. This will enable us to reach the 3rd secret. You do not want to step on you don't want to step on the tile next to this one because it will close that trap door. That means we have to go around to the left. And going around to the left means triggering 2 Yetis. So you have one of 2 options here. You can deal with the Yetis now, or you can deal with them later. I like to deal with them later because it's a bit of a safer strategy. Since we'll be coming back through this area anyway. So with this strategy, it means that you have to quickly, after you jump to this platform here, this green one, you want to immediately jump to the golden walkway there. And then you need to enter the trapdoor that we have opened by standing on this tile. There's magma directly underneath the trapdoor, which means that you have to jump toward the wall, hold the action button so that she grabs and lands safely in the hallway where we can start to access the 3rd secret. Let me set this up a little bit differently so we can get up there. So you want to do this series of jumps, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Hold action, and she'll land safely there. Now the reason you want to do it quickly is because the Yetis will be following you, and you can kind of target them down this hallway if they're here. That's 1 down. I wouldn't try to bait the other one. You can kill them in this hallway, but we'll take care of him later. Just to be safe, we don't want to be at the same level as those things, because they can cause a lot of damage. So once you're in the hall, you can climb this ladder. Once her hands are level with that red platform, you can backflip and she'll land safely on this platform here. Okay, so this room is very treacherous. The goal is to get to that golden wall where that waterfall is, right, directly where her head is pointing toward. In order to do that, we have to climb around these golden corner slopes using a safe tile. So first we'll slide down here. Now you notice that the slopes aren't exactly smooth. Notice little dents in them. Those dents are platforms where Lara can safely stand. So there's one in front of her, and it's kind of in front of her and just to the right. So you want to jump a standing jump. Make sure not to overshoot or undershoot these jumps, because if you land on any other part of the slope, or any part of the slope where she can slide, she will fall into her death. Like that is all death. Touching any of the golden magma in this room will kill you. So the next jump you want to make sure your legs are up against the slope here, and you can do a standing jump to this platform. The next platform is in front of you and to the right. And it might look a little sketchy because it looks like it might kill you, but she can stand on that platform. Aim toward the lowest, like bottom left corner, and she will make it. Here you want to do a standing jump to that platform. And now we're very close to that wall. Do a standing jump. Safe platform. Now you want to do a running jump to that flat platform there. Okay, so what we want to do now is we're actually going to jump toward this wall. It's programmed to shatter as soon as Lara jumps toward it. We're going to land on safe tiles that appear to be gold magma tiles, but they will actually be safe. Okay, so the trick to this room is that there are safe tiles that you can walk on, and there are tiles that will set you on fire. The tiles that are safe, there's a clue on the ceiling. So you notice the ceiling has golden magma tiles as well, but it also has solid gold tiles. Any tile beneath these solid gold tiles on the ground is safe for you to walk on. So the ceiling gives away the path that you can walk. So as long as there is a gold tile above you, you will not be killed. Now, when you pick up these flares, there will be a leopard that is spawned. It will also open the door to exit, so make sure that you pick up these flares whether or not you need them. And you want to kill him quickly because he can push you onto tiles that are not safe. Okay, so the pathway disappears, but you notice there are still solid gold tiles. You can jump to those and still be safe. So we'll make a running jump to this one in the distance, and then the secret is actually hidden away in this back corner. You just want to be careful to not run off of any of these tiles. And be very careful not to keep running here, because you might feel safe because you're like, oh, there's the exit, but those two tiles there that I'm about to run onto will set you on fire. So you need to go around this way. And now we are safe. So picking up the flares also opens the exit door here. If you don't pick up the flares, the leopard will not spawn, but the exit also won't open. So now what we want to do to exit, we need to go around the other way. And you want to vault up onto this ledge. Now we're going to take a slide that'll take us back to the area where the Yetis were. If you slide down this wooden one, so there's a slope in front of us and then there's a connecting slope. If you're facing forward, you're going to take fall damage. So what I recommend doing is when you're going down this slope here in front of Lara, just hold the left input so that she turns a little bit left and starts sliding backwards like this. And then grab this ledge and safely fall so that you don't take any damage there. Okay, there's a second Yeti who is walking around that we can now dispose of from here because they can't climb up this way because this walkway is slightly higher than the other one. Since I don't hear him, he is kind of doing his own thing somewhere. So what we can do is we need to trigger a third Yeti anyway, so we need to jump back up to this platform here and see if that causes the other one to come running. Okay, So it looks like we didn't trigger the second Yeti before. That is the second Yeti. Just be careful when navigating this area. There are places for you to backflip and to dodge, but you just want to be sure not to run into that open area where you can die from magma. Okay, that was a little sloppy, but when you jump to this tile here, a third Yeti will spawn. When you're running around back in this area, just be careful of spike pits. There's one there, for example. But now that all 3 Yetis are dead, this area is much safer to navigate. And just be careful when you're entering the main area to look down to what platform you're falling onto and make sure it's not magma. Okay, all that's left to do is to kill the chicken. And unlike in Tomb Raider 2 in the Ice Palace, there's not a great consistent way to kill him. So that's why you want to make sure that your health is full, because you're going to have to fight him basically dev intended. There are 2 leopard spawns in here. You can jump over that one so he doesn't get you. And then a third one comes from up here. There's some more ammo back this way, but we are pretty much set. We're going to start by using the M16 on the chicken to drain his health. And I'll give you a basic idea of what you want to be doing. You can use the grenade gun if you have it. The grenade gun, you run a chance of missing, especially if you're running around trying to kill this thing. When you put the golden mask into that slot, this the big like golden mask here, the eyes, it's going to transform into a platform. The chicken's going to come down. What I like to do is get him down to about half health. Once I do this, once I put the key in, I turn around and I wait till he's in range with the M16, and I just kind of like shoot at him until he's at half health, and he'll be about right in front of Lara about to attack her, and you're going to lose some health on this. But after that, you can kind of run up the ramp and pull out the Uzis and jump twist and just kind of backflip and fire at him and drain the rest of his health like that. You will lose some health that way, but there's no like way to really cheese this guy at the end, which is why you want to follow the strategies and make sure that you have a lot of health. We're almost at full health through this whole level. Let me make sure I got the... All right. You can jump twist and take out the rest of his health bar just by backflipping here. And he didn't touch us. Okay. Yeah, and that's the final statistics for the main game. No medipacks used, all secrets found. Thank you so much for watching this. I am going to do the Nightmare in Vegas and show a no loads, no meds, all secrets version of that. So stay tuned for that one.